Hi everyone! For this first coastal DIY, you want to take a turtle wall hanging that looks similar to this and paint the frame any color that you want. Then you want to paint the fins, head, tail, and the lines of the turtle shell a light brown or a different light color. When you're done with the lighter color, you can paint the turtle shell a dark brown or a different dark color. Once you're done painting the shell, you can draw a bunch of different shaped spots on the fins, head, and the tail with a pencil. And then you can paint them in with a dark brown or a different color. The next thing you want to do is that you want to paint the beads any color that you want by starting with painting one side of the beads, and then you want to wait for the paint to dry before painting the other side of the beads. Now when the paint is dry, you want to put some Mod Podge in the space in between the turtle and the frame. Then you want to pour sand on the Mod Podge. When you're done covering the Mod Podge, you can dump the extra sand into a bowl, and then if you have some spots where the sand is missing, you can repeat the same steps until you have it covered. Once the Mod Podge is dry, you're done with your turtle wall hanging. Now to make this next DIY, you want to paint a wood anchor and a wood plank any color that you want. I painted the anchor a dark gray and the plank brown. Once the paint is dry, you want to wrap and glue down a piece of rope around the anchor with hot glue. Then you can glue something like a starfish or something else on the anchor. When you're done decorating the anchor, you can place the anchor on the plank and mark where you want the anchor to stand with a pencil so you'll know where you want it. Then you want to put hot glue on the front and the back of the anchor, and then you want to hold it up until the glue is dry. When the glue is dry, you want to put Mod Podge over the glue and pour sand onto it. Then you can dump the extra sand into a bowl, and repeat the same steps until you like how the sand looks. When you like how it looks, you're done with your anchor. For this third DIY, you want to tie a piece of yarn onto the end of one of the arms of a starfish wreath form, and then you want to put hot glue where you put the yarn so it stays in place. Then you want to wrap the yarn on the entire arm of the starfish, and if you want, you can add more glue on the wreath form to hold the yarn in place. Once you get to the end of the arm, you want to cut the yarn and glue the end of the yarn on the back, and wait for the glue to dry. When the glue is dry, you want to repeat the same steps with the other arms of the starfish. Once you're done wrapping the yarn, you want to tie more yarn in the middle and glue it in place. Then you want to wrap the yarn around the middle of the starfish until you have it covered. When you're done wrapping the yarn, you can glue the yarn on the back, and then you can cut it. Now before you go on to the next step, you want to wrap a piece of twine around the middle bar of one of the arms of the starfish, and tie it into a loop so you can hang it later. You can also glue the twine and any yarn that might come unraveled down where you want it to go. The next thing you want to do is that you want to glue something like starfish, moss, or anything that you would like in the middle of the starfish. You can even paint a small wood anchor and wrap twine around it before you glue it down. When you like how it looks, you're done with your Starfish Wreath. Now to make this fourth DIY, you want to lay out some clothespins and seashells on a metal wall hanging that looks similar to what I'm using here, so you can get an idea where you want to place them. Then you want to glue the seashells on the clothespins. When you're done gluing on the seashells, you want to take some sandpaper and sand down where the clothespins will go, so the glue will have more texture to hold on to. Then you can glue the clothespins on with hot glue, or with a different type of glue. When you're done gluing on the clothespins, you can paint the metal shape that's on it, or you can keep it like how it is. When you like how it looks, you're done making your wall hanging that can hold pictures or notes. For this last DIY, you can start out by putting sand in a round bowl. Then you can put whatever you would like in the sand, like seashells, starfish, or sea glass. When you like how it looks, you're done with your beach in a bowl. That's how you make these coastal decoration ideas. In the comments down below, let me know which DIY is your favorite, and if you like this video, subscribe to see more DIYs. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!